Hello, welcome to this eBay auction of this rather unusual, I'm guessing 1970s, vintage Seiko 5 with date. As with all Seiko 5s, it works on movement, doesn't work, has no hand winding. All power is by movements. So, this also is quite a rare model, having a luminous dial. So quite unusual when it's dark. Just wanted to show really. The whole dial is luminous. I did see another example of one of these on the internet, and it didn't say the price it went for, but this is not a model. It's the whole dial is luminous, which is quite interesting. It's got a very nice kind of pattern to it, blue pattern to the dial. It's got nice gold hands, all correct length, and the day and date has got a nice gold surround, as you can see. The crystal is in very good condition. Hardly, I mean, I wouldn't say it's got any scratches. It must have not been worn or been replaced at some point. I've never replaced it. I've worn this many occasions. This has not been a watch I've been sitting around. I've worn this, it's kept great time. Probably now I don't really wear it at all. Got a quite nice shaped case. Do the first position is the day changing. Other direction is the date. Second position is the hours and minutes. A little bit stiff, is it? Not really, no. It is a very small crown, very small. I assume that's the original crown. It does seem to be very small. That's the way they always were then. Unusually for Seiko 5 at the 3 o'clock position, not at the 4 o'clock, but yeah, it's a nice little watch. So let's have a look at the movement. I've loosened this case. I've pre-loosened the case back. Let's just have a look at this is the back of the case back. No markings at all. This is the marked up Seiko, the serial number. This is the movement here. Does it seem to be? To me, it doesn't seem to be quite straight in, but it seems to be at all. Yes, let's see, it's marked up. Yeah, the rotor is marked up Seiko. Bit of movement on the rotor, bit of colour on the rotor there. I mean, for me, this has never let me down. This movement, it does seem, to me, it does seem to be mounted a bit at an angle, but I've never come across a problem. Oh, there it is. Sorry. It was came out of it. Okay, so this is probably the first time I've taken the case off of this. Okay, so it was slightly out when I turned it upside down and jogged that thing out. So whether that movement needs it seems to be pretty much in there quite nicely, ticks away nicely. Whether it needs moving around, but I mean, I've never had a problem with this watch. It's been very reliable, but it's a vintage Seiko, so they are sold with no guarantee. But for me, it's been fine. Also, the swan neck there seems to be very much in one direction, isn't it, on the minor? So obviously, it's been regulated at some point. But it does keep very good time. I worn this for many years, but don't ever remember having the need to take off the case back before. So let's just screw that back on. Case back's on firmly there, you can see. Just the case back's on properly. Still ticking away nicely. So yeah, this is a very unusual looking Seiko 5. Very usable, I would say. Very reliable. So the strap width is 18mm. The cross, I'm saying 34 millimeters. So it's got quite a short height there, isn't it? So it's 40, oh no, actually not, it's just a funny shape, 43. Oh, sorry, so the one fault that I know about this watch, I stress the fact I know about this watch, is the lug. So this lug, this lug hole's fine, that one's fine. This other side, this is the one. This side is, the one lug hole here seems to be very shallow. I have noticed, the only thing I've noticed about this watch. So sometimes the pin come out of this lug hole. Maybe it needs to be slightly more impressed, that lug hole. That's the only issue with this watch that I've had personally. All the other ones are okay, so that might need some attention. So at the moment, that's why I've not got it on a strap at the moment, in case the strap falls off. A strap has never fallen off actually, but I have noticed that lug hole is a bit too shallow. So there we go. The Seiko 5, Luminous dial, 1970s. I do quite like this watch, so I'm not going to let it go too cheap. And I think it's quite a special Seiko 5. So any questions, please let me know.